Alrighty, guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So, I did have my eye. So, the time where, like, info and stuff like that is releasing for me right now is 3 a.m. I actually wasn't ready to quite get up yet. I had an alarm set. If they had dropped something, like, big, I would have been up. But, I got a couple extra hours of, sleepy shut-eye. So, they announced maintenance. I would say this actually matters a little bit because this means that this upcoming week potentially is not going to be quite as dead as it was possible. Now, I dropped a video yesterday, right, going over because there's just right now, I mean, November is always like the dead period, man. It just says, right? I dropped a video yesterday going over like potentially some things we could see, right? And last night we did get this maintenance announcement, which of course is going to pertain right there to, like when the data download is going to be. Like the data download is going to happen during this maintenance. I don't think Global did not announce a maintenance, right? They did not announce one? No. Wait, maybe I missed it. Let me check the Global Twitter real quick. Yeah, no, they didn't. Okay. I'm going to assume Global is going to be getting maintenance at the exact same time as JP. Now, the reason I'm pointing this out is just if we look at the roadmap they gave us, so we have new skill added right here. Now, I don't think I even really talked about this much yesterday because I just personally did not believe that we are going to be getting like a new skill or a new mechanic or some type of new ability right now. But I mean, with them doing a maintenance, it's possible, right? Like, remember, like a lot of times I'll see people like toss out like, oh, we could see like this type of thing, but like we know it's not actually going to happen because like there's no like maintenance where like that new type of stuff will be added, but we're about to get one. So they very well, whatever new skill means, I don't even really know if I want to guess, but whatever that means, I suppose could be added with this data download. We've already had the crossover campaign. Character details, could just pertain to like, Slug, Super EZA, Beerus, the next Dokkan Fest that we're going to be getting in 2 weeks or a little bit over a week or something like that. And then obviously there's the, Carnival banner, which is going to happen next month. So yeah, there's that right there, right? So we could see this new skill actually be a thing, in the data download. So it's not going to be, the maintenance is in what, 24 plus like 14 or something like that is when the maintenance is. So like 38 hours, 39 hours, right? Yeah. Something like that, like right around there. So a little bit of ways away. It's always possible we could see some characters revealed in 22 hours, like at 3 a.m. my time on the 19th. I think we could potentially see maybe Xenoverse character EZAs. I think is kind of like a realistic thing. I don't think we would see, like, obviously there's no new Stumble units or anything like that. Maybe Global could get Jiren. Now, remember, Jiren is an extra. I'm going to keep repeating this. Jiren, they're not clearing out a slot for Jiren, right? Like, he's just going to be kind of an extra banner that's going to be slid in between the normal banners that both Global and JP are going to be getting. So, like, I think Jiren could drop this week. Then the next week is the Dokkan Fest. Then Jiren maybe could drop the week after that or something like that. I think we're probably going to be seeing Jiren come out sometime within 2024 for Global. I mean, I just think it's foolish if they don't. Jiren should come out either in November or December. There is no reason in the world they should hang on to him into January. I mean, technically, in January, usually, like right around here is kind of like another dead period right before anniversary in January. 2 years ago, that wasn't the case because this is when we were getting the AGL Gohan and LR Cell EZA and the AGL Gogeta and Physical Broly EZA. Like all those EZAs happened in January 2022. But a lot of times, January, the start of January or the middle of January ends up being kind of dead because anniversary is at the end of January, right? Which remember, Global and JP, all of this stuff is at the exact same time on Global and JP now. All right, so there's that. So we cover that. We cover that. Now, two pieces of content we know for sure we're going to be getting in the actual data download and are going to be coming out. So we have an Extreme Super Battle Road stage right here. And then we're also going to have the God Trunks Burst Mode. These are two things that are going to be actually in the data download right there. Then they did tweet out this teaser right here, right? So we talked about this, that they did mention the Frieza Dokkan Awakening, so we did expect this. So Quest Dokkan story update coming soon. Original story of Dokkan Battle enters Chapter 6. Sneak peek of the upcoming character illustration and story. So, sure enough, looks like this Frieza is going to awaken into a Frieza and Cooler. Now, I was wrong. I did not think this was going to have Cooler, King Cold, or anything like that. But, I mean, there was logic there. Cooler is never on Sworn Enemies. So, I mean, I guess I do kind of like... I would like them easing up on the restrictions like this. I suppose this could be like an exchange character or something like that, or Cooler could be a unit super attack or something. But I mean, Dokkan would just outright be better if they could ease up on some of these restrictions for these like combo characters. I think one of the go-to examples of this is this character, where they have basically nothing, right? But it's like, you know, Dragon Ball Legends, these duo characters have every tag. Remember, in Legends, tag is essentially a Dokkan category. They have every tag that each character would have. So, like, this character would have been on, you know, Goku Family. This character would have been on Earthlings, right? Like, they would have been on all those different types of categories. Bond, a Master, and a Disciple for Gohan, right? Like, they would have been on all this stuff. Battle of Wits, because Krillin is there. And then all of a sudden, like, a character like this becomes very valuable and very interesting because they're buffing just a million teams. It would be such a good update for the game if they just decided to do that. Like, they just made it to where these duo units, all the categories that each character is on, they're on those themes. It wouldn't be a problem, I think, if, like, to compensate, they made them stronger. But, like, this character, I was not crazy about them when they came out, and I'm not crazy about their EZA either. So it's like, this is like a dead character forever, right? I've never been that high on them. I guess we're waiting for their Super EZA. Guys, their Super EZA is going to be very fire in 5 years. That's when they're going to be super crazy. But yeah, so we'll see what this character is going to look like. Now, I will say this. There is an aspect of this I do not like. This should be, in my opinion, a summonable unit. And like Broly and Trunks, I think kind of should have been a summonable unit as well. I mean, Legends is also doing these, like, you know, these game original characters. I mean, they had a Bardock and a Goku that was, you know, a summonable character. They were essentially like a, you know, Carnival LR or a Dokkan Fest LR or something like that during a major celebration. Like, that would be fire if that's what Dokkan could do. Make characters like this, you know, major celebration characters is kind of something that they definitely should have done. So, yeah, we'll see what this character is going to look like. They are going to be dropping, I mean, I would assume immediately as soon as maintenance is done, the quest mode stages will be live and Frieza and Cooler will be live in-game. I don't have high expectations for the unit. I mean, what's interesting about them is that they aren't time travelers. So this is going to be the first and only, you know, like Frieza and Cooler that aren't time travelers. Because obviously they never traveled through time besides the Dokkan story. Remember that they are just a free-to-play character, though, with very low stats. I'm not... I don't know. So, you know, basic stats at the start of turn. Stats with each turn passed. I mean, for the hardest fight in the game, that is good. And then more stats. Yeah, this character's gonna suck, man. Another Wicked Bloodline ally in the turn? Who? I guess this guy? Wicked Bloodline is, like, completely dead right now. This guy is, like... Okay. I'm not going to compare him to Warrior and Black Bardock, But for this Frieza has the same thing going on that Warrior in Black does, where it's like Warrior in Black, you know, I hate the character. I, you know, hate on him. Like, I actually do hate on that character, but he does have legitimately like a good ceiling for like a banner unit, right? The Warrior in Black. So like if you get the final blow with him, right? Like he looks pretty good. And you know, if he takes a hit while he's got his full damage reduction up, he could look pretty good. If he's doing damage while the enemy is close to death, he could look pretty good, right? It's very situational, but like you could get these certain moments where this guy could look pretty good. At this point, that's what First Form Frieza is. Overall, I don't think he's that good anymore. It's just, I mean, characters are so good, and you know, some of these bosses are so toxic, but he can have certain moments where this guy could be very elite. But to pair with a free-to-play character, this is just not the time to do this. A Wicked Bloodline, it's on rotation. So I do not have high hopes for this character. They're going to need to do something. Maybe Wicked Bloodline could be the next Dokkan Fest, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, Wicked Bloodline is just dead right now. I mean, this guy's okay, but you have to be using him with super bosses, right? So it's just, yeah, there's just not really too much to work with, unfortunately. So, you know, that's unfortunate. The last thing I did want to cover real quick, I didn't pull it up before starting the video. Let me just grab it. All right, we have this. So looks like global players, you know, who successfully did like the high ranking in burst mode and stuff like that, they got a notification in game that, you know, like they've got the drawing. Well, here, let's read it. Okay, so thank you for applying to participate in the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle 10th Anniversary Fan Meetup. You've been selected as a potential winner of the drawing. Read the instructions below. Failure to follow all instructions will result in forfeiture of the prize. So yep, participate in the event as well as Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour. You got to register, and then there you go. Yeah, so they announced this, so you know, lucky players will be able to go. Now remember, last year for the JP Fan Meetup, they revealed the anniversary LRs at the fan meetup. LR Beast Gohan, LR Broly, and Gogeta. These characters were revealed at the fan meetup. So if you go to this, you know, you're gonna be seeing, you know, Vegito, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I like right now, like those are a lot of the picks I'm thinking. I think that 10th anniversary, they're not gonna, like, people always say like, oh, they should do something different and stuff like that. They're not gonna take that gamble. Straight up, I'm telling y'all, they're just gonna go for something obvious, right? Something obvious, and like it's like, you know, Amatsu's sitting there like, okay, like I have to bring in $1 bajillion in this celebration. Let's go with Anniversary LR Krillin. No, that's not what's gonna happen. He says, all right, Super Vegito, Super Gogeta. I mean, I know that there's people who don't like the fusions and shit, but tough. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. So if you're there at the fan meetup, you'll see the reveal of the LRs, and I think they probably will show the animation, stuff like that. We'll see. Or no, I don't know, did they? Damn, I can't remember. It's funny, I'm covering all this shit live. I can't remember, did they show the animations? They might not have, but regardless, okay. No, they didn't, because I remember they did a bunch of teaser videos, and like it was like a teaser video where we saw that like Blue Gogeta had like a Dokkan original kind of animation and stuff like that. But all right, so there we go. There is a lot of the info coming. We'll see what's going to happen. You know, it's going to be quiet a little bit, but you know, we're going to get a Carnival LR next month. There's going to be a Dual Dokkan Fest next month. And then obviously Anniversary is just a little bit over 2 months away. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.